gator bait, man. So happy shall he be that taketh and dashes thy little ones against the stones, man. Thus said Yahweh, man. Happy shall he be that reward thee as you rewarded us, man. And this is written, it's coming. And you know, with that, we gonna hit a couple more scriptures. Because Edom is cursed, man. They're cursed. It's the people of the Lord's curse to judgment, man. Alright, matter of fact, Obadiah, why not? The whole book of Obadiah is to Edom and that nation. And the Lord, like he said, he hates him. So we're going to read what Obadiah knew about Edom and what came to him concerning Edom. Matter of fact, Alright, Obadiah chapter 1 verse 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith Yahweh, thus saith the Most High Yahweh concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent amongst the heathen. The ambassador will be like us prophets, man. We are ambassadors of the Most High. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. So that sound like prepared slaughter and recompense. Happy shall he be that reward thee. That sound like the same thing, right? Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. Because none of these countries really like America no more, man. This Americans is despised, man. The pride of thy heart have deceived thee, thou that dwelleth in the cliffs of the rock. Because Caucasian means cave dweller, man. Because so Yahweh is talking to Edom, the cavemen, the cave dwellers. That's where they came from, the Caucasus Mountains. That's what Caucasian means, cave dweller. Whose habitation is high. And when you look at the skyscrapers and the tall buildings all in New York, that's what they mean. Their habitation is high, and they exalt themselves high over all the other nations. Whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? You know, America is based on pride. You know, the few, the proud, the Marines. America feel like it'll never lose, man. And half of you people in America believe America is the strongest superpower of the world still, but it's not. Russia is. Thou that exalt thyself as the eagle. You lucky I ain't got $0.25 on me. Because whose logo is the eagle? Everybody knows America and Edom. Not is specifically America, but all these other white nations' logo is the eagle. Thou that exalt thyself as the eagle. On the back of a dollar and the back of the coin. That's their symbol, the eagle. That's the prophecy fits them, like I say. It's a spiritual thing, man. You gotta be spiritual. It's not gonna say America, the white man, is the daughter of Babylon, and the come on now, it's a spiritual. This is a spiritual thing. It say, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest amongst the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh. And they got coins of birds setting nests amongst the moons, because that's what they do, man. They go up amongst the stars and they set their nest. They try to make their habitation high, like I said. They trying to move people to the moon and Mars. That's what it said, that thy nest amongst the stars. That's where I bring thee down, saith Yahweh. Because when in '69, when they started doing the moon races and all that outer space race, that's when the Most High woke his prophets up, man. That's when he started to bring these Edomites down. If thieves come to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they have not stolen it till they had enough? If the grape gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some grapes? Because we always left grapes when we have vineyards. We wouldn't gather all our fruit. We would actually leave fruit for the poor and the homeless, man, to come through and eat. So how are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? Because Esau is being exposed, man. How the hidden things that Esau searched out, they are not the true Jews, and that's been searched out. They are the Edomites, the wicked of the Bible. That's been searched out, man. So the hidden things of Esau are being searched out. He said, all the men of thy confederacy, you know, the Confederates, come on, man. All the men of confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee, that they that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. Because Esau don't got no answers for what's going on. Esau is going down. This kingdom, this queendom, because there's no kings. It's this queendom is going down, man. And all these other nations hate him. And when they gather together in the valley of Jehoshaphat, all these nations are going to be gathered against this horde, man. Shall I not in that day, saith Yahweh, even destroy the wise men out of Edom and understanding out of the mount of Esau? Because they so-called wise men, the so-called scientists, half of their stuff is going off theory. Science means truth. Science means to know the truth. But they go off theories and hypotheses and shit like that. That's not science. So the wise men are being destroyed out of Edom. And thy mighty men, O Teman, that's a place in Edom, shall be dismayed. To the end, in the end, that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. In the end, come on, man. Every one of the mount of Esau will be cut off by slaughter. Thus said the Bible. Thus said Yahweh, man. He's not the God of love, man. All the same emotions you got, the Most High has, man. Anger, jealousy. It's all the same. The same emotions he blessed you with, he has. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob. It keeps going back to Jacob and Esau, don't it? For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, for slavery, for whipping our backs, for hundreds of years, the northern tribe, the Indians, the Latino tribes, the conquistadors conquered them, and then us being the Negro tribe, we was conquered too, man. So for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. And the white people, you got to be ashamed of your history, man. Except for these proud racist ones that's proud of what they did, this destruction that's coming to them. You gotta be ashamed for when people bring up the past and 12 years a slave and Django and movies like that come out, man. That show your past. You gotta be ashamed, man. All right, I'm gonna jump down to 15. For the day of Yahweh is near upon all the heathen, because Yahweh is not dealing with the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head, because like I keep telling you, man, it's recompense. Yahweh said what you did is going to come back on you. So it said, and as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. So slavery is coming back, man. Thus said Yahweh, whatever what you sow, you shall reap, man. And it says, thy reward shall return upon thine own head. As ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, Israel. Israel is the mountain that's in government. The holy government of Israel, of the Most High, is Israel, the people. A people before a place. So shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. Because these nations are going to be brought down low, man. That's what I say, all the heathen. Because all the heathen, from the Chinese to the Japanese, they all had us in some type of subjection when you get into in depth in the Bible, man. All these nations came against us. They were confederate against Israel. But the Mount of Zion shall be deliverance. Zion, which is Israel. The Mount of Zion, the memorial of Zion, the Israelites, it shall be deliverance. And there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. Because we are going to take back the kingdom, man. We're going to take back what's rightfully ours. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame. So the house of Jacob is the southern kingdom, which is Negroes, Latino. Benjamin, Judah, and Levi. That's the so-called Negroes, the so-called Jamaicans, and the so-called Levites. Haitians today. They make up the southern kingdom, which is Jacob, and Joseph is the northern kingdom, which consists of the consists of the Latinos and what you would call Native Americans. They make up the other 10 tribes, which is the house of Joseph, the northern kingdom, and Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. So us together, we're going to burn Esau's ass up. Thus said the Bible, man. The northern and the southern kingdom are going to come back together. And they shall kindle in them and devour them. Devour Esau, the house of Esau. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau. For Yahweh have spoken it. The Lord has spoken it. So Yahweh is going to get rid of Esau and his Esau, the nation of Esau when he's done with them, man. When Esau has fulfilled prophecy, and the Most High shows His glory through bringing down Esau, like He did Pharaoh. He's gonna get rid of him after 1,000 years of slavery, man. They're gonna build the kingdom up, thus said the Bible, and they're gonna go into a, a pit and be burnt up, man. And they of the south possess the mount of Esau. All right, there, that's about it on that. All right, matter of fact, because Joel chapter 3. All right, chapter 3. In verse 3, I'm going to start at Joel 3. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Jerusalem, of Judah and Jerusalem. So bring again means to turn away, because he's saying he's going to bring again the captivity. So he's going to turn away the captivity. He's going to bring it back. I will also gather all the nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. And you can Google the valley of Jehoshaphat. The prophecy was that it was going to be dried up, so the kings to make way for the kings, because it's going to be the war of Armageddon, which the war of troops, because Armageddon means an army, like an army, a host of army, the war of the army, man. The Armageddon is going to be a war, not and comets falling and destroying the earth. It's going to be nuclear missiles destroying. The war of Armageddon is going to involve nuclear missiles. All right. It says, I will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat and will plead with them for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. So this third world war is for Israel, man. It's for the redemption of Israel. These nations don't even know they're gathering and building all these nukes, and it's Yahweh's plan. It's the Most High Yahweh's plan, man, to save His people. So He's going to use these nations to bring themselves down low, and He's going to exalt Israel. And they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for a harlot, and sold a girl for wine that they might drink. Don't that sound like slavery? Don't that sound like slavery, man? So come on, man. Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of Palestine? Will you render me a recompense? Will you give me my heritage back? That's what He's saying. And if you recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your head. He's saying, so even if you do hurry up and let my people go so they can serve me, I'm still gonna whip your head. That's basically what He's saying. Real fast. If you hurry up and return my people, I'll hurry up and just whip your head. Because ye have taken my silver and my gold and have carried them into your temples, my goodly pleasant things. Because the Ark of the Covenant and all our relics, they got, man. Because ye have taken, all right, the children, verse 6, the children of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, the Greeks, the Grecians. Now that sound like slavery when we sold to the so-called white people, the Greeks, that ye might remove them far from their border. And we are, man. We in the west, and we're from the east, man. We're from Jerusalem. We are the Israelites from Jerusalem, man. Behold, I will raise them out of the place wherein ye have sold them. And that's prophecy. We're raising up now. And will return your recompense upon your head. Because Esau, it says the house of Judah and the house of Joseph will be fire and a flame. And Esau's going to be the stubble, man. So we are going to recompense Esau. Our hands will get to recompense Esau physically. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hands of the children of Judah. Like I said, slavery is coming back on them. And they shall sell them to the Sabians, to a people far off, for Yahweh have spoken it. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war. Because war is coming, man, and these nations are preparing war. They know it in their heart. Wake up the mighty men, that all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say I'm strong, because these other nations they stop doing agriculture and trying to till the land, and they making nukes and stuff. That's what it means by beat your plowshares and stuff into. It just said you beat your farming tools into weapons, man. So that's what they doing. It said, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen.